Away days and no colours. Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well in these testing times. So yeah, just riding the mean streets of Reading where I live. Just managed to fight my way through the barbarian hordes at the local supermarket and kind of realised that probably I'm in the wrong place. Just like yesterday, yeah, I had an away day without my colours, and I'll explain now. So I'm not talking about motorcycle clubs and patches and all that kind of stuff. I suppose it's a motorcycle channel, you kind of might think that's what I'm talking about, but it's on the same kind of lines. I was actually at an away day, and what that means is basically, as a football fan, I go to the home games where we play all our matches at home, but also occasionally I go to away games with the opposition at their home stadium, and it's an away day. The problem is that this time I didn't get tickets to be with our supporters, my own supporters, you see, and a few things fell through. I don't go to many away games these days, I've got to say. Life and family and all that sort of stuff, and work most notably gets in the way of that. But I thought I'd actually go for an away day and give my lad his first away day experience yesterday. The problem is, as I say, I couldn't get tickets for the home end, so I had to go undercover with the home fans, as it were, the opposition fans, yeah. And that's it, that was me wearing no colours. Now usually I would wear a vintage football shirt of my team, of course, but you know, it's the same thing really. You know, club is my club. That's in football terms, it's a really big thing. So to go in opposition fans is well, probably not the best parenting thing I've ever done, I've got to say, but it all sweet. So it all worked out. So that's the main thing. The game was a 0-0 draw, so we had to bite our lip a lot. But the reason why I'm kind of bringing this to your attention is because it's not for me having an away day with opposition fans and being with them. Usually it's okay, there isn't really much animosity anymore. It depends where you go, of course, and depends which fans you're with and which opposition fans, and if you're in pubs beforehand and everything. And you know, so it can get quite vitriolic and nasty, but at the same time it can be quite easy going as well. So it really depends. But however, what I was trying to teach my teenage son was actually, you know, sometimes you need to go undercover. You just need to keep your mouth shut, just keep your head down, just watch the game, just mind your own business, and you know, people will leave you alone. And that's essentially what I was trying to get him to do. And you try telling an over-enthusiastic teenager not to cheer for his team is a bit of a hard task. So anyway, we managed to survive that. We didn't let the opposition fans know our true colours, as it were. But I think we might have been in trouble if we had. However, we could have jumped over a few seats to get into our fans. But anyway, lesson learned. I mean, I go to other matches as a neutral all the time, but you know, my team isn't involved, so it's not really an issue. But when your team's involved and then you're sitting with opposition fans, it can be a bit dicey at times. But anyway, it was a great experience all around, good atmosphere. The match was pretty rubbish, I've got to say. Both teams weren't that great, but that's an away day. So if you've ever been in that situation, I'm not necessarily talking about football, it could be club issues, it could be biking circles, life circles, whatever. you know, you're going somewhere and you really probably shouldn't be there, so you don't want to let people know from where you are. It could be a rivalry between towns, it could be a rivalry between, you know, companies, it could be a rivalry between clubs, motorcycle clubs, football clubs, whatever. It could be some kind of a rivalry that you think, you know what, I'm not going to let people know who I am. I'm just going to go in undercover, I'm going to pass through. Well, he's lost. We're about 200 miles away from the sea here. What? Anyway, so these rivalries exist, of course, and you can get yourself into hot water. I know that. But, you know, I'm a firm believer, actually, just keep your head down, you know, mind your own business. And most of the time, you never have a problem. I've certainly never had a problem. I think you just go to wherever you need to go, just sit down, mind your own business. However, there is a lesson to be learned here, and this is, and many moons ago I was out with a couple of friends, well, a bunch of friends, and they brought their extra friends along. So we went to this local pub. I was just about to emigrate at the time. Anyway, so one of these additional friends started getting very loud with his football singing chants. Anyway, we were all trying to tell him to shut up, but the local youths, as it were, didn't take too kindly to his singing. Anyway, so we all got jumped in this pub and managed to hold our own, but it wasn't pretty, let's put it that way. So there's a lesson learned there. You know, just keep your mouth shut and you won't get jumped by the locals. Yeah. So that's what we did yesterday, just kept our mouth shut. Had to squeeze his shoulder a few times just to make sure that he zipped it a little bit, but it all worked out in the end. So there we go, there's an away day without any colours. Not the most enjoyable experience, I gotta say. You know, you really want to be within your own group, don't you? But, you know, sometimes these things have got to be done, you know what I mean? Anyway, let us know if you've ever had to do anything like that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. And I'd best get back and cook a Sunday roast. Catch you again. Ta-da.